had been doing a lot of research on the web, and I came across Curly Chemistry. And Curly Chemistry gives you a real line of sight into what the hair business and all of the product aspect is, just from start to finish. And, I talked with her and did a consultation with her and was really, really, really pleased because I was able to get the insight. And then I said to her, so if you were going to develop a product, who would you go with? Because you're the curly chemist and, I'm interested because this is your area. And, she sent me some names and your company was one of the names. And I did some, interviewing of companies, and, there were a couple of others that were on there that I reached out to and talked to. And yours was the one that seemed to have the most detail. You seem to understand the business completely. You listened, which was really good, because when we were talking, you seemed to understand where I was, where I'm thinking of going, and kind of what the pathway is. And I didn't feel like you were trying to gouge me. And I didn't feel like you were just trying to check off a sale. I felt like you had a heart for the small business person that's starting and that will eventually scale up, that you got that. Discussion with you and then everybody else was like, I didn't feel that way. I felt like they represented you. They were detailed, they were focused, they listened, they followed up. And those are all things that to me are very key. Like Danielle, she reached out, she followed up, we had good conversations, she listened, she educated. I really love that she educated me about the types of oils. And it was really, I really was pleased because I was interested in the aesthetic properties a lot. Like I wanted it to smell good. I wanted it to feel good. There was no one to really say, well, when you cut through all of this is what you do. And I felt like you were that person. When you cut through all of this of trying to make your own oil or your own product, here's where you start. This is where you start. Here's where you go. You turn left at this corner and you turn right at that corner. And someone like me, I appreciate that because it's not my area of expertise. I may understand all of the science behind it, but I don't understand that business part. That's not, it's the first time I'm in that area. So I appreciate someone like you to say, here's the road, and then I also appreciated that you were like this. You don't have to follow my road. A part of learning in the process is, 1 is developing the product, 2 is developing your price point, 3 is developing your packaging and labeling, and 4 is your promotion. So, I've done the product. So now I'm at, the price point piece and the packaging piece. And so once I complete that in the next few months, then I'll be at the promotion piece, and, trying to figure out the Instagram and all that stuff for the promotion piece. So, I feel like I'm moving forward, and that's a positive. I would definitely interview Vanessa. You might do a couple of others if you think, but I would definitely interview her. And if I had to pick for you, that's who I would pick because it worked for me, and I can only go on what worked for me. I didn't feel like I was taken advantage of, and I felt like I got what I asked for, which is always important to me. I'm one of those customers. I want what I want, and I want what I asked for. And when I get what I asked for, and it is what I want, I'm very happy. And, I'm very loyal, and I'm happy to tell someone else about it, which is what I would tell them.